On Friday, 6th of February 2026, the world's eyes turned to San Siro Stadium in Milan, Italy, where the 2026 Winter Olympics opening ceremony unfolded in a mesmerizing display of culture, music, athletic pride, and symbolic ritual. Dubbed Armonia, Harmony, a theme celebrating unity, creativity, and human connection, this ceremony was both a tribute to Italy's rich heritage and a herald of the competition to follow. More than 3 hours in length, the event was historic not only for its scale, but also for its geographic breadth. Parts of the proceedings occurred simultaneously in Cortina d'Ampezzo, Livigno, and Predazzo, marking the first time a Winter Olympics ceremony spanned multiple venues across the host region. The ceremony began promptly at 20 CT with a carefully choreographed 30-second countdown, followed by an evocative tribute to classic Italian art. Dancers enacted the myth of Cupid and Psyche, inspired by the sculpture Psyche revived by Cupid's kiss, alongside soaring music that set an emotional tone for the evening. Italian actress Matilda De Angelis took a leading role in grounding the artistic narrative, guiding the audience through a symbolic storytelling arc that paired Italy's cultural legacy with the Olympic spirit. A creative homage to the country's artistic giants followed, featuring Italian composers Giacomo Puccini, Gioacchino Rossini, and Giuseppe Verdi brought to life through conducted performances that blended traditional motifs with modern staging. International and Italian music, luminaries elevated the proceedings with unforgettable performances. Grammy-winning American singer Mariah Carey took the stage, delivering her renditions of Nel Blu, Dipinto di Blu, in Italian, and her inspirational anthem Nothing is Impossible. Her presence captured both crowds and cameras, offering a fusion of global pop with Olympic grandeur. The musical program also featured Italian superstar Laura Pausini singing the Italian national anthem, backed in Cortina by a powerful alpine choir. Dual location performance, underlining the unity among host cities. Beyond vocalists, innovative stagecraft, such as suspended tubes of vibrant paint that released cascading color over costume dancers, conveyed themes of creativity and artistic expression, transforming the stadium into a dynamic canvas. A standout element of the ceremony was its vivid celebration of iconic Italian culture, from dance and opera, references to whimsical nods, including a character evocative of Pinocchio and a giant, stylized mocha pot symbolizing Italy's coffee culture. One particularly moving moment came during a narrated poem, Giacomo Leopardi's L'Infinito, delivered by Italian actor Pierfrancesco Favino, accompanied by the sounds of a historic 1716 Berthier Stradivarius violin. This reflective segment offered a pause for contemplation amid the spectacle.
No Olympic opening would be complete without the Parade of Nations, and in Milan this was especially groundbreaking. Nearly 3,000 athletes from 93 countries marched not just in one stadium but across 4 locations. Greece, as the birthplace of the Olympic movement, led the procession, while the host nation Italy brought up the rear amid cheers. Each delegation heard a unique soundtrack blending classical themes with modern beats by DJ Mace, bridging tradition with contemporary global culture. The climax of the night was the ceremonial lighting of the Olympic cauldrons, 2 of them in fact, one in Milan and one in Cortina, symbolic embrace of both host cities and a first in Winter Games history. Legendary. Italian skiing champions carried the flame in separate but parallel rituals. Their efforts anchored the theme of unity and showcased the athletic heritage intrinsic to the spirit of the Games. To officially open the Games, President Sergio Mattarella of Italy stood before the athletes and spectators, declaring the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics open. It was a moment steeped in tradition, broadcast to millions worldwide and signaling the start of 2 weeks of intense competition and international camaraderie. Also notable was the presence of significant global figures, including organizers and dignitaries, and reinforcing the ceremony's role not just as entertainment, but as a diplomatic and cultural event. Critics noted the ceremony's ambitious scope, a blend of theatrical cinema, artistic homage, and athletic spectacle. While some described segments as long or uneven, the overarching narrative of harmony and shared human expression resonated with audiences worldwide. From San Siro's vibrant lights to the snowy peaks of Cortina and beyond, the opening ceremony of the 2026 Winter Olympics set a high bar, one that combined pageantry, emotion, and global unity in a memorable kickoff to one of sport's greatest traditions.